A different Reconquista. A different Europe. A different world. It's 1492. In our world, the banners of Castile and Aragon rise above the Alhambra. Granada falls. The last Muslim kingdom in Iberia collapses. But not here. In this timeline, the Nasrid dynasty holds the line. Reinforcements from North Africa arrive just in time. The armies of Ferdinand and Isabella are pushed back. The Reconquista stalls, then fails. Muslim Spain, Al-Andalus, survives. And with survival comes transformation. Spain doesn't become Catholic overnight. It remains a mosaic. Arabic-speaking cities, Berber communities, Jewish intellectuals, Mozarabic Christians. Córdoba continues as a center of learning. Granada flourishes not as a memory of what was lost, but as the capital of a living civilization. Europe watches in disbelief, while the rest of the continent plunges into religious wars, inquisitions, and schisms. Al-Andalus becomes a beacon of pluralism, science, and trade. Libraries don't burn. They expand. Philosophy, astronomy, medicine, they're taught in Arabic, translated into Latin, debated in cafes from Seville to Toledo. And with Muslim Spain intact, the Spanish Empire we know never forms. There's no Ferdinand and Isabella to fund Columbus, no Catholic zeal driving expansion into the Americas. The age of exploration still happens, but under different flags. Maybe the Ottomans sail west first. Maybe Portugal rises even higher. Maybe indigenous empires in the New World survive longer, because no conquistadors come armed with divine right and steel. Meanwhile, Europe's balance of power shifts. Without a unified Spain to join Catholic alliances, France and the Holy Roman Empire struggle to contain Islam at their doorstep. But this isn't the sword-wielding threat they feared. This is the Islam of Ibn Rushd, of architecture, poetry, algebra, a cultural force, not just a military one. The Renaissance doesn't just bloom in Florence, it blooms in Granada, infused with Andalusian light. The Enlightenment arrives earlier, or perhaps more globally. Religious tolerance becomes an Iberian export. The Spanish Inquisition never gains traction. Jews aren't expelled from Spain, they thrive there. Europe's darkest religious chapters are rewritten or never penned at all, and the ripple effects continue. Latin America, colonized, perhaps, but under Muslim Iberian influence. Arabic merges with Kush. Islamic art blends with Incan temples. Mosques rise beside Mayan pyramids. Slavery, exploitation, conquest. Perhaps they still come, but filtered through a different ideological lens. The brutality of empire doesn't disappear, but it takes on a new, unfamiliar shape. And in modern times, Spain is bilingual. Arabic is spoken on the streets of Madrid. The Alhambra isn't a tourist attraction, it's a seat of power. Spain is a Muslim-majority nation within the European Union, a bridge between East and West, not a border. Global Islam is less centered on the Middle East. Spain becomes a cultural and spiritual hub. Mecca, Medina, and Córdoba. Islam in the West is not seen as foreign, it's native, historical, Spanish. There is no clash of civilizations, because the civilizations never part. The world doesn't become perfect, but it becomes different. The divide between Christian Europe and the Muslim world is not a fault line, it's a tapestry, shared, woven, and enduring. Because when Al-Andalus never falls, Spain doesn't just keep Islam, it becomes something entirely new.